Hey everybody, welcome to Rebel Junk. My name is Erin. Today's unloved and unwanted junk comes to us from a few sales on eBay from December 21st through December 27th, plus a few finds that I got at Goodwill recently. If you enjoy reseller content, so information about items that are selling on multiple platforms, a few instructional videos, and some thrifting hauls at garage sales, thrift stores, auctions, and some estate sales, please consider subscribing below. So to start with, let's look at the sales on eBay. This first one sold through eBay's global shipping program. It is a teal colored Disney Parks scarf with the intertwined Mickey heads. So this one sold to a buyer over in Great Britain, and it sold for $9.81 plus shipping. I had picked this one up for $1 at a Goodwill store. Next is another one of the LuLaRoe shirts that I've been selling off. This one went for $10 plus shipping. This next shirt had previously been bought and returned and has now sold again, and it came from my Thread Up men's rescue box. It's a unique glow gray flannel shirt, and this time it sold for $15 plus shipping. Originally sold for $23.99 plus shipping. An update on the Thread Up men's rescue box: originally cost $50, and gross sales including shipping is $153.63. The cost of fees and shipping have been $51.16, and the profits right now stand at $52.47, and I still have 2 listings remaining to sell. Up next is another one of the Port Marion dishes. This is an 8.5-inch salad plate. The garden dog rose print on it. This one sold for $14.99 plus shipping. So I have sold through most of the Port Marion dishes. I think I have 5 or 6 listings left. Let me know if you're interested in seeing an update on that sale and the profits, or if you'd rather just wait and see what it totals when everything is sold. Another LuLaRoe top. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. The solid colors tend to sell for just a little bit more than some of the prints do. Up next, this set of Payette Republic plastic containers I got in a lot from an auction, and so I have very little invested in these, maybe $1 at most. And this set sold for $12.79 plus shipping. Another package of vintage wrapping paper. This one sold for our best offer of $7. It was a vintage Marcel Sherman wrapping paper with the world map print on it. And I did use the keyword decoupage in the listing, and I don't know if that helps or not, but I have been adding that in. I forget who it was, but somebody had mentioned to me that, sometimes these vintage wrapping papers sell to people that are doing crafts, not necessarily wrapping a gift. So I've been trying to add that in. Up next is a LuLaRoe tank top. This time sold for a best offer of $12 plus shipping. Oh, and I did have one sale during this time frame over on Mercari, and it is a Danecraft Christmas tree pin, and it sold for $8 plus shipping. It was really pretty. It was a gold tone with green glitter on it. I know the picture isn't real clear there in the sale, so I'll try and add an extra picture in so you can see what that one looked like up close. I think this one was one of the pieces that I got in a box from John over at Cincinnati Picker when he bought those 4 storage units over the summer. Okay, so those were all of my sales for that week. I do have a few pieces that I picked up at Goodwill from the day after Christmas. My daughter and I went out shopping. Maybe it was the 27th that we went out. Some of it I've already photographed, and so I will pop those photos up here for you. So the first one was a dark lavender colored Jellycat brand bunny, and this one I saw some comps for it where it was selling around $60, and I paid $1 at the Goodwill for it. I picked up 3 cup and saucer sets. One of them was from Port Marion, and so if you saw just a few minutes ago the Port Marion plate that I sold, this is the same brand in a different line that they also produce. And this one is the Holly and Ivy set. So I will show you my picture of the item plus a comp for that I saw when I picked up the cups. The next one was from Wild Tudor, and this was a floral print with a gold edging on it. All three of these that I'm showing you now were in very good condition. The next one was from Wedgwood, England, and it had a strawberry blossom print on it. And it also had a little bit of a gold trim in very good condition. And then I have a few of the pieces here that I also picked up that day. My daughter jokingly handed this to me thinking that her younger sister might like it, but I of course went ahead and took a look at the bottom and looked up the comps on this mug. Mugs at my Goodwill always sell for 50 cents, which by the way, all those cups and saucers would have been $1, so it was 50 cents for the cup and 50 cents for the saucer. This mug was 50 cents and it's from Royal Norfolk, and the cup sells for about $10, so I went ahead and got that for resale. This was another name that is a mug that looked familiar to me, sort of the glaze and the shape and the handle. I do have two other mugs from this same maker. It is by Tacoma, and this one happens to be the Oklahoma scissortail flycatcher bird print. I did not find this exact mug on eBay in any of the comps, so I am pricing it similarly to some of the other ones in this same style. But again, 50 cents for that one. And then lastly, I picked up 4 of these plates. So I don't always recommend picking up Falstaff because some of the prints are so overdone. There's so many of them, they just don't sell very well. This print, I went ahead and looked up. It is called the Pepperberry, and it does sell for more than the other ones do. Plates for 50 cents each. I picked up 4 of them. I have $2 invested, and I'll probably get about $20 or more for this set of 4 salad plates. So if you see Falstaff, don't be afraid to look it up, but definitely do look it up because you want to see if that print is one that's going to sell well for you. That is what I've picked up recently. I have definitely been enjoying selling dishes. The ones that I've carefully selected have been selling well for me. So that's all for this episode. Thank you again. If you've made it this far, I do always appreciate watches and shares and likes and comments and subscribers. Appreciate all of those. Until next time, take care.